Hello everybody, it's Christelle Martinette and I'm back for the monthly readings for the month of February. And I have to first of all welcome my new subscribers and thank my old diehards that have been following me all this time for this with the support. Another thing, a lot of people have been writing to me since they heard of the avalanche, the very heavy snowfalls in central Italy, and I was snowed in. The internet was out for a couple of hours. I thought it would be worse, but I come and go from the mountains, and now I'm in Rome. As you can see, this is my setup in Rome, at least today. And what I wanted to say was how I'll be doing the readings. As I did last mid-month, I'll be making a spread for the each month sign with the Vita Sibilla. You can find a course for how to read the Vita Sibilla, what would life be without them, on my website. Then I'll be clarifying with the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot, and in the end I'll be casting runes, these beautiful onyx runes. And now, without further ado, off to the readings. Hello Pisces, let's see what is in store for you for the month of, and I keep wanting to say September, I don't know why, who knows why, for the month of February. Let me concentrate. Pisces for the month of February. Pisces for the month of February. Pisces for the month of February. Well, there are two sides to a coin here coming up really soon in February. There are those of you really split half and half, those of you who are going to start getting married. There's a marriage here who will be engaged in or getting married. And then there'll be those who will put an end to that institutionalized bond. I'm seeing an institutionalized bond here. I don't think it will have anything to do with people who are not married, who are just partners. What am I seeing here? It's quite interesting because the happiness of the couple and the price that the couple has to pay, those who are splitting up, is, on the one hand, those who are splitting up, there was a change. You found love elsewhere. You found, first of all, sex elsewhere, and you could be on the receiving end, your partner. But it seems also the other way around. You found your match. You have met your match because of a strong sexual attraction and an extremely positive communication. Many of you have found that on the job. There is this beautiful focus card, the Vecchia Signora, which is the old lady who speaks to positive change. And there is the positive change in getting married because some of you are expecting, but there's also those of you who have been looking for a job. There's the Mercante here. You'll be receiving information, and it has to do with you getting married, in the sense that either you'll be moving together, and it's a job where you're going to be moving, or you have moved with your loved one, your partner, and you're starting to look in that new place, and you have had responses, positive responses. Like I said, there are people who are pregnant here in the month of February. They get pregnant, they find out that they're pregnant in the month of February, but there are those of you who start their journey married together. Okay, so that notion of being married is very strong, and splitting apart too as well. The culprit. Who is the culprit of a split? I see a third party here. Could be a man, could be a woman, but I see the male enemy. There's also the Nemica, but this is a male, could be a male. And it's been an ongoing relationship over the years. February is the time when you'll finally bring that story, make it emerge, and bring it to light. This is this is interesting because for the female involved, this goes both ways, goes for heterosexual relationships and same gender relationships, because the female here involved is the one who has always have to keep it under wraps, has not had the luxury of talking about it. But all in all, what do I have here? I've got the Giovane Fanciulla, which is our virgin. She talks of two things. She talks of being changeable, but she also talks about a new nature, a new characteristic that is not characteristic of you, has been so far, that you are changeable. And the change is going from the negative unhappiness. I gotta do this with the sneeze. I hope it stops at 1. I'm sorry. The change going into happiness in the heart. Now I'm going to take these tarot cards to highlight a few areas. And take a look at this third party. These cards have come out before. The magic mirror, we saw that months ago in a reading. Legba Rada, the 6th card, and the 4th Loco. Look, these are 2 major arcana. Now, what's interesting is that, first of all, the change has been long in coming, and it's a positive change. Go if you have any doubt. This is the time to make your move. But there's something here. This Legba Rada card is telling us that you're afraid that since the relationship was a clandestine relationship, it was behind the scenes, it was a secretive relationship, nobody knew. And that's what made it strong in your mind. You're thinking, now if I, ask them to marry me, if we go to City Hall and decide to live together, if we just move in, it may not work out. And these are the fears that you are having. But it is a relationship that has been going on for a while, for a long while. Let me see. This first incoming card, I have the Ladro, who speaks to negative change, with the butterfly right next to it. This is leggerezza. Let me take a look here. Okay, we have Rada, the 9, Karmaza, Petro, 5, Ogun La Flambeau, and Pedro Ugon. Court cards, similar to court cards, these are, except the 9 of Rada. Now, there definitely is here a fast movement driven by the passion that moves you, or the other person that you're involved. And this comes and happens very, very quickly. Pisces, the month of February. I'm stopping short because I'm listening to what I'm saying, and I'm trying to think, well, what am I saying? And well, we're not supposed to be thinking. I mean, we are supposed to be thinking, but sometimes, it just comes out so fast that I hope I'm making sense for you. Now I'm going to take another card that goes over this Gran Consolazione. It's one of the best cards in the deck here, the Great Consolation. It's positive all around, financially speaking, romantically speaking, interpersonal relations-wise. Take a look at that. Okay. Yeah, we've got, this is, a new relationship is coming, and you do have to take that decision. I have here the les étoiles, this is the star, Petro, the 3 card, Guedala Flambeau, and the 6 Marasa, which is similar to the Lover's card. There is the cards are telling you, this is the time, Pisces. It's now or never, or never. And look at the fire here. This is a dance that is very dangerous for you to entertain. Okay, it was clandestine, it was under the table, it was hidden. Bringing it out is a risk for you both. Now is the time to do that. I'm going to take the runes and see what they have to add, Pisces. Very, very, very nice. Look, Pisces, there's the runes are telling me if you had any doubt at all about this person because you were not sure of them, because maybe they treated you, they mistreated you, they did something that you didn't like. Both of you are very strong personalities, both of you. And this is weird, the nameless, faceless rune. Okay, there's no etching there. And it's fallen on the Vecchia Signora. It's talking about positive change precisely because you both have done it your way. You've both gone your separate ways, and you're doing something now compared to the past that you're very pleased with. And now is the moment. The time has come. You know, timing is very, very important, universally speaking. I've got here tear that has fallen on its side here over the Giovane Fanciulla here, and the happiness in the heart, the happy card here. And what I'm seeing is that you're going to have a bit of, backtracking. You, perhaps the other person involved, because of fear and because you want to change your mind. All right, let's just put it that way. You want to change your mind. You want to think twice before you move. I've got the key here as being, this is Otala here, I've got the key as being taking the decision now. The timely moment to take the decision is what is going to give. That is the of utmost importance. That is needed more than anything else. And the happiness is in the heart is due to the fact, right over, we have Gifu here, Gifu right over the happiness in the heart. It is the exchange, the communicative manner in which you have a dialogue, in which you this time have sex, how you embrace, how that new element, because it is a new element, you'll feel it as a new element. You're two different people. This time around, this is a past life sort of karmic relationship. Even if you've not ever met them this life, there is something there from a past life. There's Kinak's bright stave here right over the butterfly. There's an extremely strong, and you've always known it, extremely strong sexual attraction between you two. That is what got you together in the first place. If it is in this life or past life, that's what it was. And that is the key, Fehu here. If you can keep the fire burning, Pisces, that is what's going to make or break this relationship. Ingvats, communication. Again, it's talking about communication, not only in the spoken word, communication in the bedroom, communication in the boardroom, because I see a partnership in all different kinds of ways. And you can have the prerogative of stepping back and thinking about it again, and you will in the month of February. I do hope this was of help, Pisces. Until we read together again, namaste, bye-bye.